The message in this video is of high importance to all of us, so please be patient and listen to the very end. In the past 2 weeks, I have published 3 important videos. In first video, I debunked the view many people have about any possibility of a political solution, explaining the mechanics behind the control of this system by our international ruling elite. In second one, I addressed the suicidal idea of potential civil conflict as a possible way out. And in the third one, I explained why we cannot make babies on command and why prepping won't secure a future for your children nor for your people on the long run. The links to those videos should be visible in the description below. If there is something else to debunk in the future, I will post it when it becomes relevant as well. By making those videos, I have provided arguments for all of you, which you may use while addressing our like-minded people who still believe those options might save our future. But if you studied the material on my channel, then you likely already know that there is a realistic and peaceful solution, a plan with clearly defined and outlined goals, objectives, and the explanation step by step of how to put it in action, and allow our people to rise strong again, restoring rules of sanity and reason to our Western nations, restoring dignity and honor among our people. Obviously, the plan will work if we are smart and if we unite on a common ground, mobilize and work together over the realization of this operation. And since we, the aware people, are already a minority in our Western countries, every single one of us must do their part. I repeat, each and every one of us who is serious about securing our lives, and each who cares about our future, must do what they can to improve our ideas, the qualities of our materials, to improve our organization and our projects in the future, to improve in realization of this operation, and in the same regard respecting the authority of the founders of the leading team by taking this as a duty to our people, our families, our countries, and the entire Western civilization, because thanks to this plan, you now know how we may potentially save all of it. Please remember what is at stake here: the survival of our people, your own family, the preservation of the memory of our ancestors, the preservation of our heritage, and the preservation of our civilized way of life, with our core values and bloodlines. Always remember that. In a situation such as the one we face today, where we are weak, where our team is small and struggling even with simple tasks, I ask you for support. We cannot do everything alone. We rely on people like you to contribute with your skills and talents to help us succeed for everyone. At this stage of the operation, we need to inform people of our existence on a mass scale. I ask you to help me reach and even confront people if necessary. We need to grow the numbers of our supporters, subscribers, and we need to do it fast, because we are losing precious time. Every single one of you who cares and who wants to help, spread the news of this operation everywhere. Tell them honestly that we need people to join our ranks. Tell them that we hold a realistic solution. And tell them that if they believe that any of the ideas mentioned previously about political solution, civil conflict, prepping, or simply about making babies on command will magically reverse the damages done to our countries and change our situation, tell them they are wrong and they need to reconsider their stance. Be aggressive but not rude. Confront them if they still believe in any of those options and tell them there is a better way, more safe and efficient for securing our future. I have provided you all the necessary ammunition, all the arguments. Do not let others back away. If they willingly decide to abandon us and to trust themselves without waging the struggle for our civilization with us, so be it. I don't want selfish, self-centered people among our ranks. If they believe they will be fine on their own, then we let them perish alone. But if they are people who are simply wrong in their beliefs, prove them wrong, reason with them if they are open to it, using the arguments which I have provided in my videos mentioned previously. Because many of them do not see that believing in what they believe is incorrect. They are lying to themselves, heading straight into self-destruction. So do not hesitate to confront them. And if you are not feeling confident enough to do it alone, ask them to debunk my claims from those videos. Generally, what I request of you all is to spread the message everywhere. Share our videos, spread the word wherever you operate, any social media platform, if you are brave enough that is, or small communities on the internet forums. Inform people about this operation because we need to grow ranks. We need more supporters first. The number of active supporters provides us with possible manpower which we may put into a good use in the future. New contacts and growing authority which will allow us to address big popular people in the future who have thousands of followers and who, if truly are on our side, will join the ranks of our supporters. You, while addressing regular people, make sure to address those who are familiar with how bad our situation is in the West, especially those who are familiar with the substitution replacement of our people in our Western countries. It's not a secret that my videos are dedicated to the most intelligent and aware people. That's why they are uninteresting for the average Joe, if you know what I mean here. We also aim to improve material in this manner, to make it shorter, more concise, and I do not hide I will need someone from among my audience to help me with that. A charismatic English speaker familiar with the presentation of complex ideas would be just fine, as the situation stands for today at least. We lack simplicity in our materials and skilled people for proper presentation, which makes our material boring for the majority of people on our side. They need something simple and entertaining. I really wish we could provide that. So, is my request clear? First, spread the message. If you have any skills which could help our cause, contact us and possibly join our leading team. Our potential and possibilities depends on people who will join us, work with us, and support us in every possible way so we may succeed. Do you people understand how much power we will hold if we combine our strength and possibilities, if we stand united and in a large numbers, united on the international level? When we work united over common goals, we can achieve so much for our countries, for our people. If we become a community of will and sacrifice, if we start supporting each other in this struggle for our future in this world, we can achieve so much. if we just do what's right. So, put your computer games, movies, and other entertainment aside, at least for 10-20 minutes a day. Post some comments mentioning our existence, this operation, encouraging people to do their own research about what we are trying to do here. Discuss with your friends on how we may save ourselves, and show them this plan. Tell them about it. We just need to inform people that we know how to fight for our place in this world. I have presented an opportunity for all of us to unite and build a better world. Be smart enough to use it. Stand united and be active with us, and do what you can based on your abilities, so we may succeed with the realization of this operation. Being passive, inactive, lazy, why, in the same time, they are destroying our countries daily. And while I call to you for support, it's a crime against yourself and your own people, who share the same concerns, who are in the same situation, who worry, who are afraid, and whose lives are at risk every day. Not all of us have this privilege of living in countries that are still relatively safe, on your own land, or at least being armed and able to defend yourself or your family. Most of us are at the mercy of the system, of our governance. And there are also our people with the long European bloodlines, heritage, who are just not lucky enough and who need our help. And don't forget about those in the Republic of South Africa. We also doing this for them. Do not dare to leave your own people behind in those difficult times. Don't wait for us to do all the work in advance. It's time for your true involvement into this cause. We all must struggle for our future. We need to do it together. Show me how many of you are serious, and show me that you care about our sacred duty of securing our existence here and now and in the future. My power and possibilities depends on people like you. So, will you choose the side of the reason and stand with us in this struggle for our future? Or will you continue lying to yourself that everything will be fine and that we can afford doing nothing, merely offering symbolic cheers and resistance, as we have so far? And how does that work for us? Are we winning? Is the world becoming a better place, safe for our people and their children? No, the world will not fix itself. People are not waking up. And a political or a violent solution is not an option in our current situation. And until you decide you don't want to act as a selfish, as someone who does not care about his fellow people, then you also know that by prepping you will not save your nation, you will not save others who are like us. You will just try to save yourself as a coward who retreats and who is giving ground for our opposition and the future enemies to rule the world. Right now, your responsibility as a viewer who knows about the plan to your people is to inform them about this plan and possibly save their lives. You are the protectors, the defenders and the inheritors of the Western world and the core strength of our people. Stand united as one on a common ground, and let's oppose the whole of the Western madness together. Now when we know how. After knowing all of this, you are also a messenger. You must deliver news about the existence of this operation to those who are searching for a true solution to oppose our destruction in the West, or to those who, because of lack of proper information, are still choosing the wrong way to our future, which will lead them down to a dead end. I have one more final request: to verify if people paying attention, and to verify the number of active supporters, those which I may rely on. In the description below this video there is a link to a private video which is not visible on my public video list. If you are an active supporter willing to actively help based on your personal possibilities, follow the link to the secret video and give it a like. Consider posting a comment, any comment, since the dislike statistic is not really reliable. It will show to me and others how many of our current subscribers truly care, are actually paying attention, and are able to follow our simple instructions. I expect around 20-25% of our current subscribers, from the number of just under 400 at the time of posting this video, to actually be active enough and willing to do what I ask for. Or maybe I will end up surprised by completely different results. We must start this work and become heroes for our people to follow. We must set the example for others to learn from. Spread the word about this operation, this movement, like your life depends from it. Thank you and good luck.